Hello, welcome back to another planning video. I'll be recapping the month of November, planning for December, and then we'll see how it goes. I might film in another video, or I might share my 2024 goals with you. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to grab my monthly planning card. We don't see this one very often because it's only every month that I pull this out. So I've pretty much gone through all of this just to save some time. So let's go to, first up is my month recap. Where am I? Here we go, CEO tab. My month recap. Let's see how I did for the month of November. So my goal was 87 contacts and I did 171, so I'm plus 84. 5 leads, the goal was 14, so minus 9. Appointments booked, 2 out of 3, so minus 1, and then held 3 out of 3, so I hit that goal. They have not signed on yet. We are still working out, actually one of them, yeah, why haven't we gotten them to sign on yet? We're looking at houses, we just haven't done the paperwork. Anyways, okay, so I'll have to write that down. And then the other 2, there's some logistics we're working out before we get things signed. Okay, contract signed. Oh, I just did that one, 0 out of 2, and then no firm deals this month. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt. Okay, my year to date. So January to end of November, I'm 519 ahead for my contacts, but 88 behind for my leads. I'm 5 ahead for appointments booked. I've hit my appointment held goal, 36. Contracts signed, minus 11. And then firm deals, 20 out of 24, so minus 4. And so after doing my business planning clinic on last week, we talked about, so I've been counting every appointment that I go on, whether they're looking at selling now or not, I've been counting as an appointment. So if I look at, let me just quickly cover up my commission goal because I don't know, like I'm an open book, but at the same time, it's like, is that something I should be sharing? Like, this is how much money I made. I didn't hit my commission goal for the year, but still, it's like, is that something that I should be sharing? I don't know. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So see here, I have 41 appointments booked. I actually went on 31 appointments of people who are legitimately needing to sell. Okay, so the other 10 were people that were just curious what their home is worth, but they're not ready to sell yet. And then for appointments held, I have 36. Same thing. It's actually 29 legitimate appointments that could be now business. All right. So yeah, but just to keep up with the theme of all of this, I just kept it the same because I've been adding on to those numbers all year long. But I'll be doing things a little bit differently next year. Okay. All right. So that's that. That's where I'm at for the year. And then when we go to my quarterly recap, my quarterly goals here. So let's look at how I did for November. So my goal, I had just 2 main goals, wellness and business. So for wellness was to do my evening and morning routines on my work days. And so I reflected back on my weekly dashboard here. And because I pretty much put that as a goal for sharpen the saw each week. So evening routine, I did 3 times that week. And then the next week, I didn't do it at all. So I was not consistent. And then this week here, I didn't do it at all. So yeah, that's why there's an X there. Focus on detoxing, like a detoxing diet. I've been doing that. Human design. I wanted to do 2 modules. I didn't. I did do a live class because with this coaching program. She does one live class a month and then like 2 classes a month. So I did the live class, but I haven't actually done any of the modules. And then yoga challenge. You want to see how I've done with my yoga challenge, you guys? Let me show you. No, I have done yoga. But I mean, my goal, like when I started this, I wanted to do yoga every day, even if it was just for 10 minutes, but that didn't happen. So let's see. The last time I documented it was the 16th. And then when else have I done yoga? I did it on the 23rd. That's it. That's it. I've been doing a lot of strength. And then we had some spring-like weather, like 15 degrees Celsius. So then I was doing hiking. So that's what I did with my yoga challenge. So that didn't happen. Where am I? Goals, right? There we go. So yeah, that didn't happen. My business goals, 2024 goal planning. I have done that. I just need to transfer everything onto my business planning inserts. But the rough draft, you know, because I'm going to have it in my planner all year long. I want it to look good, and I don't want scribbles and, you know, whiteout and all that kind of stuff. So, like, look at that. I don't want that in my planner. This isn't pretty. So this is just like scribbling things down, and then I refined it here, right? Like playing around with stamps, see how that would look if I wanted to put a stamp down. But yeah, I've got my GPS done, my ideal schedule. These aren't in order. So my GPS, my be-do have, my values, yeah, I did do that, but I think this is from the other one. Anyways, it's a mess, but yes, I did get it done. And then everything else is migrated. We wanted to get our blog content done like we've started. Ryan's built the infrastructure like on our website to do that. So the prep is there. Now we have to come up with the content and start posting. So that didn't happen this month. Finish inserts. No, my goal was by the end of November to have all the sizes done. Right now I'm working on half letter. All the personal wide inserts are done. So yeah, I didn't get that done. And then the PDFs that we wanted to have so that we can start promoting those, not done yet. We didn't film an intro video, and we didn't get our videos done, like buy sell with us videos, and we didn't do team photos. So I'm not sure if all of that will get done in December. Here are my main goals for December. So this is the next step here, is we're on to this month's goals. So wellness, business, and social media. So my wellness goal is to focus on physiotherapy, primarily for my glutes. I need to strengthen my obturator externus muscles. They support the internal rotator muscles that are deep in the pelvic floor. So I need to strengthen the external ones to take the pressure off the internal ones to help with pain. Although my pain is like so much better since I've been seeing this new physiotherapist, but I haven't been consistent with the physio. And I tend to do that when I'm feeling better. I'll back off, and then guess what happens? I end up having a relapse. So I do not want that to happen. Focusing on strength, my strength focused workouts, and then regulation. So what I mean by that is regulating my nervous system. So doing the deep breaths, the movement that helps to move tension through my body and helps me get rid of trapped emotion, things like that. And like that rest and digest, all that stuff to get me out of that fight or flight mode, because that's my default, because I'm a type A personality, and, you know, based on all sorts of things, childhood trauma and corporate trauma from, 23 years in the corporate world. So just working on reprogramming and deconditioning. So that's all part of that regulation. And then my business goals. Now, real estate kind of shuts down the last 2 weeks of the month, So I won't be doing calls and focusing on numbers and things like that. So before the middle of the month, we want to get our Popeyes delivered. So we've purchased everything that we need. We just need to put all the little gifts together, get those delivered. Christmas cards, everything is tagged in our database. We know exactly who we're sending Christmas cards and 2024 calendars to. Now it's a matter of Ryan just printing out the address labels, and then me signing like 200 cards. So I need to get that done so that we can get those mailed out. And then I want to focus on, not on posting blogs, but just having the content done. And then for social media, I want to have all of my content for January planned out, and then film the content, and then take the still photos. And we're going to be able to use my brokerage. It's really pretty brokerage. It's nice and bright. It's like white and black, you know, like black frosted doors. Like, it's just really chic. So that'll be a good background to film there, and take photos there. And then, yeah, so still photos for blogs and for social media content to have stuff to post. I used to be so diligent. I would be posting almost daily, and it was really great. I had great momentum. I was getting leads from social media. And then the only thing I've kept up with are my market minutes. I just haven't felt inspired. So Ryan and I are going to sit down and do a brain dump on what is going on in the market right now and how we can turn that into interesting content for people. All right, so that is the focus. That will probably happen more after I'm done doing my lead generation. So yeah, Ryan and I still need to map that out, but those are my goals for December. And look at, then my quarterly goal planning sheets are done. I'm so excited. I stuck with the same system all year round. I'm proud of myself and I love it. I love it. I'm excited I'm going to be using this same again for next year. I did change it up a little bit. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. Here's the front page. Here's how it compares to this front page. So I just made it more, so I'm not going to use stickers and make my own lines. I feel this is going to look much neater and much more streamlined, and that's what I want. So yeah. Okay, now as far as my numbers for December, let's go to my monthly here. So my goals each month, let me see what my goals are and can I do them in 2 weeks? Technically, I'm already on 2024's goals. Really, when we start focusing on the next year, it starts in November, because anything I sell in November and December, or calls and appointments that we make, this is business that will happen in the next year and we'll get paid on it in the next year. So I'm just going to quickly refer to my numbers for 2024. Give me a second here. Okay, so I've got my numbers up here. Let me grab my calculator. Okay, so my goal is 810 contacts. If I divide that by 12, 68 per month. That is easy peasy. My leads for next year are 135 divided by 12 would be 11 leads. Appointments booked. So see here where it says seller appointments booked and then buyer appointments booked. Out of my goal, I want 80% of my business to come from sellers and then 20% to come from buyer transactions. And so therefore, I only focus on the seller appointments, because out of 37 listing appointments I go on, 34 that I book, 34 that I go on, and let's say 32. These are the numbers based on my conversions for this year. 32 sign on with me. Out of those 32, 8 of them will also be buying. So therefore I don't have to hunt for buyer business because it'll naturally come from the listings. Hope that makes sense. So my goal is to book 37 listing appointments. So divide that by 12, which means I would need to book 3 appointments, and then hold 34, which means I need to book, or I need to sit in front of 2.8. So I'm just gonna say 2. It's December. Contracts signed, listing contracts, 32 divided by 12, 2.6. So 2 contracts, and then transactions. The goal is 2. I don't know that I'll do 2 seller transactions, but I do have 3, potentially 4 buyer clients I'm working with. They want to buy before they sell. And then out of those 4, 2 of them have a property to sell. We'll see how that transpires. We'll see how that transpires. Okay. Those are my numbers. So now it is time to schedule my month. So first things first, I only have 1 closing this month. So I'm going to fill that in. Just looking at my laptop here. So now what I'm going to do is just fill in everything and then schedule my month. It won't take me long. When it comes to scheduling my month, I have some stickers. I have a hair appointment. I'm not going to get my hair cut, but I'm getting my hair colored, like my roots done, but there's no sticker for that. So I'm going to be using the scissors. And then my sister's birthday is this month. One of my 4 sisters. So one of my sisters. So I'm either going to use one of these birthday cakes or one of these little cupcakes. We'll see which one looks best. And then I have these plan stuff. I thought, maybe why not put those in on the days I'll be doing a plan with me. And then I have the little house for my closing. Yeah, so it's time I use these. I've had these for so long. These are from Paper Panda. These are old Happy Planner stickers. So I'm gonna start using my stash. So anyhow, just to pre-frame that, that's what I'll be doing. Okay, here's how it looks. Here's my cover page with my social media focus, main focus, projects. We, or by we, I mean Ryan, cleaned out the garage, but we still have some organizing that we want to do. So we're going to finish that this month. And then our basement, we had it done, and then we got our carpets cleaned, which forced us to declutter our bedrooms. And then we only brought up what we need. So now, now we have to declutter again. My numbers for December, and then here is how my month looks. Yeah, I think it looks cute. Not a whole lot going on. We have some, one of the top real estate lawyers that we work with in our region is having like cocktail. I use these little wine glasses. If you can see that, there are these ones here. We don't drink alcohol, but it made sense for a party because there was no real party other than the cupcake, but that's more for a birthday, right? So I don't really have party stickers. So I have one for the real estate lawyer that we do a lot of business with, and then I have one for one of the mortgage brokers we do a lot of business with. So those, two of those, and then our work party as well. So it's going to be busy with that. And then hair appointment is on the same day as my sister's birthday. Coaching 411. We're not going to do 411 the last 2 weeks because we're going to be in holiday mode. And then, oh, I forgot to put, so we have a closing there. So yeah, that is my month. And I'm going to put here, there we go. So this closing that we have is our listing. And so I just need to confirm with the agent who brought the buyer when they're going to be doing their final walkthrough before they take possession. Make sure that gets done, and then check on the closing. So we also, depending on the listing, we like to check on the property as well, but she is meticulous, so not too worried, but anyways, just those reminders. And then on my task list, so I transferred quite a few from November. As you can see, there's not that many check marks. And then I referenced my goals for December here, and then transferred as well. So when I was finished this, I was like, oh man, this is a lot. But a lot of it is, you know, just sitting down, time blocking with Ryan and just planning stuff. So that's that. That is that. And then last on my list is transferring, oh, I just did that, transferring tasks, and then update my trackers, which I did do. And I will share those with you. So here's my social media numbers. So for November, my Facebook stayed the same. And then my real estate Instagram went up a little bit, but it makes sense. I haven't really been posting like the last couple of months. I just haven't been inspired, but it's going up, so that's good. And then my buy sell plan Instagram I've seen quite a bit of growth. If you recall, I started off at 12,208, and then it went up, and then it's been going down ever since. And then it's going up again. So yeah. And then my YouTube for real estate has gone up. Woohoo! The only thing I'm posting on there are my market minutes. So that's good that I'm seeing some kind of growth. And then this channel here, we went up as well. 20, 30, 40, by 30 people. Welcome. If you're watching this and you are one of those 30, welcome. Happy to have you here. And that's that. And then I put my activity numbers here as well. And I was referencing the year. And I'm looking back here where I had probably my bigger months for contacts and leads and activity. And I looked back and I did cold calls those months. So I got back into cold calling yesterday, November 30th. So I'll be doing cold calling quite a bit in December, as well as my follow-up, of course. But yeah, I got away from, because I just really wanted to focus on follow-up, which is important. Your database is crucial. You got to maintain that database. But Also can't forget about putting new business in the database. So I'm getting back to that. Yeah, that's it. That is my October recap and my monthly recap. So recapping October as well as where I am year to date and setting my goals for December. So I think I'm going to save my 2024 goals for another video because I've already been filming for 40 minutes. After editing and speeding things up, this video probably will be about 25 minutes. So I think that's long enough. And stay tuned for my 2024, my complete recap for 2023 and then my 2024 goals. Okay. And I hope to film that. Today's Friday, December 1st. So I hope to film that. We're putting our tree up tomorrow finally. So at some point this weekend, which means you would then see that video probably Sunday. I'm hoping to get this one up tomorrow. So anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you are recapped for October and you've set your goals for December. And yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.